as a loan committee for CEDC for October. Start with the minutes. Everybody had a chance to read through them. Any questions or corrections?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, all in favor? So moved. All right, moving along to the portfolio. Martha?
Yeah, the dashboard, thank you. We have two clients on here. Loan client A has been on here repeatedly for quite some time. The good news is that we were notified by or Steve and I were able to see sort of the back end of our loan management software, and that client has set up an account in the online portal. They haven't made a payment, but they have set up an account. So we felt encouraged. And Andy, I know you sent a demand letter. I don't know if they signed for it or not, but I feel like there's some movement there. Loan client B is in arrears $83, and we're in touch with that client. And that's it.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yep.
Great pops.
All right.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second.
We have a motion and second to approve the portfolio dashboard. All in favor?
Aye.
So moved. Moving along to body of movement loan.
Okay. This one is pretty straightforward. Body of movement. The client is a massage therapist, and she has a Pilates studio. She's located right on Warren Street. She's had the business for more than a decade, working in the city. She moved up here full-time during the pandemic. She was subletting space. She now has her own space. I went down to visit it on Friday. Lovely little studio. She sees clients one at a time. She purchased the equipment for that space using a zero-interest credit card. The interest now is 20%, and she's looking to refinance that purchase. And we offered her a 36-month term at 7.75%. And you know, we'll have a lien on the equipment as well as the guarantee of the principal.
Any questions on this one?
Motion to approve.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
So moved. Moving along. Clearwater.
Clearwater Spas and Pools LLC. This is a young man who has been working for another pool maintenance company for about a decade. He's also a painter and intends to keep that job on a part-time basis. He's already picked up a few clients that he used to work with and plans to expand. Needs to purchase a vehicle and have a little bit of working capital. He's looking for $25,000. Again, we'll have a lien on business assets and a title to that vehicle, as well as his personal guarantee. He did work with one of CEDC's clients to develop a business plan and projections.
I spoke to him and referred him in a while back.
Did you?
Yeah.
You know,
I liked his energy.
thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
I was concerned because on paper, it might not have looked like an ideal loan, but we brought him in very motivated,
Yeah.
very.
A little risky.
It's
It
risky.
is.
Well, do we know what is causing his credit score to be so low? I mean, you know, it was a medical issue, like.
It wasn't, but it was old utilities from like a previous apartment. He certainly said that he, in his 20s, he may still be in his 20s, you know, he really was somewhat irresponsible, and he comes from a family that doesn't trust banks, but he has set up his own LLC. He has set up a business bank account.
And there's a lien on the truck.
Yes.
I'd say that industry is definitely right for, you know, for some professionalism. I have a pool in Columbia. I feel like we use a different company. Every opening and closing, I'm like never happy with the service.
He's
Yeah.
very focused on
Anybody.
service, making the customer happy. Seems like he can relate well to all types of individuals and homeowners. I don't think he's going to be able to get a bank loan, and so I think that we're probably his best shot.
Correct.
How old is the vehicle?
He hasn't chosen a
He hasn't
vehicle
cho-
yet.
all right.
He's looking for a
Well,
used,
I didn't,
looking for a used car.
had to ask, my opinion.
And how do we make sure that that's where the proceeds of the loan go? Do we
We can write a check directly to the seller. It's always easier when they buy it from a dealer as opposed to an individual. I'm hoping that's the way he goes. And in fact, his CEDC counselor told him that's what he would have to do.
Gotcha, so that would have to equal. The,
Or at least
the lien
approximate,
has
at least
to equal,
approximate.
right, yeah, 'cause,
I
I mean, trucks are
don't
very
wanna buy a
expensive.
1980 vehicle.
Well, for 20 grand,
Give me the
if you
money
buy
and
it,
I'll
probably
forgive you.
You're
yeah,
not getting
at least
much.
10 old, 10 years old, yeah.
The vehicle he owns
15
now
years
is
old.
something like 15 years
Yeah.
old.
Yeah,
Right, 15 grand's not gonna get you that.
Yeah.
no.
I'll make a motion that we dive in on this one.
Monday morning, man.
We got a second on this loan?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
I,
So moved. Moving along to countryside cleanup.
Okay, Countryside Cleanup located in Ghent. They are a waste collection company. Their request of us is a $25,000 loan. We've spread over 72 months, monthly payment of $435.29, interest rate being 7.75%. Purpose of the loan, they are looking to purchase a garbage truck and provide some working capital. Our collateral will be a title to that vehicle, as well, of course, the lien on business assets and the personal guarantee of the principals. This is Countryside Cleanup out of Ghent.
And because it is a commercial vehicle, we would ask Andy to handle that closing for us.
yeah, motion to approve.
Seconded.
Second.
And motion seconded, all in favor? So moved. Moving on to the MC Wood.
MC Wood, also located in Ghent. They are a custom millwork shop. His request is a $15,000 SBA loan. We spread over 60 months. Monthly payment being $302.35. Interest rate, of course, 7.75%. Purpose of this loan is an equipment purchase. Our collateral will be lien on business assets and the personal guarantee of the principal. This is MC Wood in Ghent.
We don't give money a
Yes.
little while ago, right?
A year ago. We always ask them to wait a full year before they request more. He's putting a substantial down payment on this piece of equipment himself, 50%.
And his total exposure to us is, will be what, about 28,000?
No, it's higher.
No, it's higher than that.
You did one of those projections, didn't you, in there?
That may be in here. You never know what kind of spreadsheets I've got in there.
What was the first one, 50?
It has a 43,
It was,
9,000.
yeah, it was a $50,000 initial loan to assist. I do not have my schedule of debt sheet in here. But I can certainly have.
Well,
that
it is
for
in the
tomorrow.
write-up.
Rachel just said that they,
Yeah.
43, the balance is 43,900.
I was gonna say, it should be somewhere around there with the year's payments out.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what the payment was in my head, but that's it.
An excellent payment history, of course, over the course of this past year.
Any questions on this one?
Motion to approve.
And the motion seconded, all in favor?
I,
So moved. Mike, you got anything?
I would ask Martha to give an update on our conversations with the SBA.
Yes. So we had planned on requesting another loan from the SBA, and we have board resolution allowing us to do so. We're not allowed to apply for more money until we've spent 75% or more of the previous loan, and we hit that in October. October puts us into a odd period with the SBA where they call it the 155th rule, and they divide all the money that's left in the pot between the 50 states and the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico and whatever else. And so 800,000 was left for New York, which we intended to apply for, and our analysts suggested we apply for less since they would probably have other requests. So we put our request in the same day. He said he would go to Dan, who's head of the SBA, and it was denied. They gave the entire 800,000 to another lender. So we can't apply now for more funds until April 1st. I think we can actually put the application in before April 1st, but the funds won't be available till April 1st. So that leaves us with a limited pool of money in the SBA pot. And we're gonna just have to be careful from now until the end of March as to how we dole that out.
Martha and I did look at this though, and by saying limited amount, we do have, over $500,000 available to lend. And we do have, even more in the CEDC account.
Right.
And money will be coming back in at a pace that, I don't think, we will be at a situation where we would be limited in terms of the amount of loans we could make based on Steve's analysis that we need to do 50,000 a month to keep the pipeline full. And Steve is out for some vacation, but Martha and I and Steve are gonna sit down and put that together so that we'll be able to demonstrate to you and to the board that we wouldn't have been drawing down what might have been approved by the SBA had they given us additional money at a pace that would put us in any disadvantage between now and April.
Is there anything else? I guess I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
Motion to adjourn?
There's a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So moved, we are adjourned.